Good morning, beautiful ones. God's eagle eyes, and um, we're on the hour 8:09 a.m. in the USA Eastern Time, and this is Friday, October the 3rd. I speak that you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning. When I woke up earlier this morning, God put several things in my spirit. First of all, I when I look in the mirror and freshen up and do what I have to do, and he exposes me to myself. Okay, but then later, this was in my spirit, and this is for men and women, but it don't fit everybody. God put in my spirit a strange woman, and don't try to figure it out. But I heard a strange woman. And the reason why that was in my spirit is because um excuse me, I know of someone that is connected to a loved one of mine's, and her children are very, very young. It's a boy, two boys, and a little girl. And it always throws me off every time when I see this child. Now I know a lot of our children, boys and girls, are blessed with beautiful hair, long hair. But this particular child, hair has been cut, and every time I see him, I ask the person that I know that they're around. I ask them. I says, "Is that a boy or girl?" And I've been asking this for years. It's someone that is close, close by. And so they they said, "No, that's a boy." I said, "Oh, okay." So I say this is because our firstborns are marked, and our firstborns, when they are young, when they are boys, is because Jesus, when he was born, a baby boy, baby boy, Jesus was born in a manger. He was marked. He was appointed. He was anointed. Excuse me. Mary's son. So it's not going to be for everybody. But every time I see someone firstborn and it's a boy, that child is marked because of baby Jesus. Baby Jesus was a boy that was born. I spoke on this before. So I say this because in the spirit, the enemy wants our territory. He wants the family. He wants the territory of our family. He wants the territory. He wants the firstborn, which is the boy. But he cannot have them because I go through the same thing. And it's still attacking him through my firstborn. Even when they're grown, until they can realize and know that what's going on with them, even grown, the enemy is still going to try to do whatever he's going to still try to do. So you have to stay prayed. You have to stay prayed up. You have to stay in your space, in your closet, your prayer closet. You got to pray. So I hear a strange woman. Because I hear the strange woman is because I know of the person that whose children that I'm speaking of. I could see them, and when you pray and fast, God shows you things in the spirit. When you walk in the spirit, He will expose things. You can see it through the spirit realm. And then it's part of the spiritual awakening because you awoke. And every time God shows me this young man, which is probably what, 10 or 12, I just have to keep blinking my eyes. And a lot of you all are going through this and don't understand and afraid to say yes. You're woke. You're walking into a spiritual awakening because that's something that in the spirit, the enemy is trying to take the territory of their family, and I rebuke it. The devil cannot have the territory of our families. Every time I see this young boy, it's like it's confusion. I can't tell which is what is. It's like I pick up that he's fighting with an identity crisis. Either he's fighting of you know of it's something that is in a realm, a spirit realm, where he's fighting with his sexuality. It's so strong. It's so strong. And then it's something going on with all three of the kids too, because I pick up that the mom, when she was carrying them, she went through some demonic, real heavy stuff. So now she's leached. She's, she's now uh, has leached on or, close to the person that she's had the children with that is attached, rather. She's attached to the person that, of course, she's had the children with. But the enemy is attacking his mind as well. And these people are attached to a loved one that was within my family. So the strange woman don't seem too much of a spiritual being, but it's a lot in the history of what's going on with her that has transformed, has trans, has gone through her to the children. So I am speaking to that spirit of confusion, of loss of identity and sexuality, and I bind that spirit right now and send it back to the sender. I send it back to the pits of hell in Jesus' name. Watch my smoke. You all stay powerful.